Hey guys, Tom from Kendirect, and in this video I will show you 10 examples of product page upsells done right. Upselling and cross-selling is an e-commerce technique. Its main goal is to increase average order value. Upselling is offering more expensive products to customers. For example, if you are buying a 64G iPhone, the upsell would be 128G. So it's essentially the same type of product, but with the better options. While cross-selling is offering complementary products. So for example, you are buying the iPhone, and the iPhone cover would be a good cross-sell. For some reason, in the Shopify community, the term cross-sell is not used frequently, and usually merchants just call everything upsell. In this video specifically, I will be showing you upsells that are placed natively on the product pages. They aren't displayed using the pop-up. And why I like them is because they look very native. They feel like a natural part of the product page. And also they are very relevant, so they are actually useful. And this is the best case because they are not just helping the customer, but they are also helping you as a merchant to increase the average order value. The first one is on a store which sells bicycles and all the accessories. And right above the Add to Cart button, there is a pre-assembly service. So when I check this checkbox and I click on Add to Cart, you can see that both items has been added to my cart, which is great because the pre-assembly service is definitely something I may consider, especially for a bike in this price range. Another example from the same store. So when I'm buying a tubular, you can see that there is no offer above the button, but this time it's placed slightly down below, and it's actually a great complementary product. So when you are changing tubular, you may need tape or you may need a rim cement. So these are great, and I can add them independently on the parent product. So I clicked on add, and I have only the cross-sell in my cart, and now I can add the parent product. Again, it's done very nicely. It feels like a natural part of the product page. It doesn't bother me at all. On the other hand, these are very relevant. Staying in the same industry, so another bicycle store. So when I'm buying this commuter bike, right on the product page, I can see add-ons, and which are again relevant. I can definitely imagine I would need this basket or some security when I'm buying this bike in this price range. So I can click on add, and the basket is again added to cart independently. Moving away from bikes, moving to gadgets. Here I'm buying a phone case, and I need to scroll down to see the Add to Cart button. Above the Add to Cart button, I can actually choose which extras I want together with it. So let's say I want a tempered glass screen protector. I will just check the box. I will choose my model. And let's say I want crossbody strap in blue color. And when I click on add, all these products together with the parent one have been added to my cart, which is great. So again, it feels like part of the buying journey. It doesn't bother me, and it's very nicely done. Moving to another segment. So this store is actually not using upsell or cross-sell on the product pages. They are offering a free gift. And the reason why I picked it is because I really like the design. So I can choose the main product, and when I click on add, the free gift will be automatically added to my cart, and I can see what it is. I can click to learn more details, and it drives me to finish the checkout because I'm receiving a free gift. And I'm now in the checkout, and you can see I have the parent product, which was actually a bundle, and together with it, I got a free gift, which is awesome and has a value of almost $40. Another example, in this store, I'm buying a wreath, and right above the add to cart button, there are hangers or hooks which are needed to use the product. And again, it's really awesome, it's really relevant, and when I click on add, both products have been added to my cart. This store is selling dog accessories. So for example, I'm now buying a dog harness, and on the product page, there are no offers here, but when I scroll down, there is a section pairs well with it. And you can see that even visually, those are really nicely done and they are matching the harness. And when I click on the cart icon, it's just added to the cart. It's really seamless, really nicely done and well designed. This store is selling men briefs, and what I really like, first they have here bundles, so you can get a multi-pack and save more if you buy more. You can also unlock a free gift, and if you scroll down, you can also decide whether you want some accessories like wash bag or carry pouch. So it's very relevant, doesn't bother me, and all has been added to my cart with a single click. This store is selling wall panels. Right below the add to cart and buy now button, they have extras, and these extras are again very relevant. So it's some installation adhesive, it's some end trim, and so on. And basically, if I'm buying this, I would definitely consider getting one of these. So I can just check the checkbox and click on it. I picked this store because I like the kind of different flow. So it's not a standard product page. It's been designed mainly for mobile devices. So let's switch to mobile. And you can see that I'm now on the product page. I'm reading about the product, and here I need to decide whether I also want the online watch repair course. So it kind of makes sense because here I'm buying the starter box, and here I can buy a course which will explain me and maybe show me how to use it. And both items have been added to my cart. And the last one, it's actually a Chilean store, and I'm buying a Red Bull racing bag. And what I really like here is that on the product page, the carousels are super relevant. So you can see here some Formula One logo, Red Bull Racing mug, or Red Bull Racing thermocup. So all are super relevant, and I definitely may be interested if I like Red Bull. So these are highly relevant for me. Okay, so to summarize the strategy, there are basically three ways how you can approach product page upsells and cross-sells. The first one is this example here. So it's offering a complementary products on the product page with a separate and independent add to cart button. And the reason why it's independent is because you may not need the parent product. You can just buy a complementary product. Another case is the checkbox, and it doesn't make sense to buy this product without the parent product. That's why the checkbox or a switcher or anything like that works great and makes sense, because I can only buy this when I'm buying the bike. And the third one is again checkbox, but pre-selected, which makes case if you are offering a free gift. It shows the value immediately to the customer. It adds it automatically to the cart, so there is no extra effort needed from the customer's perspective. I hope it was useful. I plan to make the whole series about upsells, so if there's anything you would like to learn about upsells and cross-sells, just let me know in the comments. And thanks much for watching as always.